YouTube! Guess who's here? Come here, my little 2-year-old. Actually, he's only 1, but he's like a bull in a china cabinet sometimes too. You're not right, Jake. But I wanted to make another video because I wanted to thank you guys for the support and advice and tips. It's important to me that I do a good job. I want to be a really good at whatever I do and whatever I set my mind to do. And I'm on my path to being the best that I can be. Now, mind you, I don't settle for mediocrity. So I will excel at this. It's just going to take me some time. So thank you for commenting, showing your support, and again, your tips and advice. It's really helpful to me, and I appreciate it because you're taking the time out of your very busy day to not only watch my video, but then to comment as well. So that says a lot about who you are. So thank you. Now, I got my next load, and it pays more than my last load that I just had to give away. I say give away. I had taken away. Either way. So this next one pays a little more. So I'm okay with that. Like, I'm going to be stuck with it for one more day, but, I figured this week is probably just going to be a little more than just a wash, right? And I'm going to have some weeks like that. I'm going to have some really good weeks. Like this payroll week that I just had, because my truck payment was prorated. But I also had some really good paying loads. I had a really good paycheck. And I'll give you a 4-week average, like after a month, because I don't think it's fair to share that now. But I also got some good news. So my dispatch manager sends out weekly sort of performance-like emails, right? The top 10 of this, the top 10 of that, whatever it may be. I made the top 10 list. And this was for lowest net fuel costs. I was number 2. I was second from the top. So my cost is 8 cents. And I was really mindful when I came into this. I watched a lot of videos about fueling, and then I watched a lot of videos about try not to fuel before, put in a big pump a lot of fuel. Gosh, pump a lot of fuel right before pay period's up, because that'll throw off your week, right? You got money sitting on the table, so to speak. So, I tried to squeak the last bit out of it, and I did that last week. So I'm hoping that it's just not beginner's luck, and that I can replicate that again and again. So, and I didn't have, short loads. I had some pretty decent loads, which took some thinking about when to fuel, where to fuel, what to put in, that sort of thing. So it's turning out to be a good day. And I also gave in because I was going to wait. So it's not really giving in. It's a necessary tool, I think. But I got a Garmin Diesel 770 HD GPS. So I have my trip set up for tomorrow. It will even, based on my route, recommend places where I can take my HOS breaks. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna test it out tomorrow and see how it goes. But but I'm also going to use the Qualcomm one just as a backup to see, kind of where things are at. Yes. But Jake and I will be hitting the road again very, very soon. If you could see Jake, he looks like a gremlin. Do you know that dogs like to have their ears like massaged? Yeah, so I play with his ears quite a bit. If you see me in videos when I have him, I'm always sort of massaging him. So I used to have a German Shepherd, and I would do that to him all the time, and he loved it. So it just puts them in a really calm and relaxing mood. I mean, imagine if you were constantly getting your head rubbed, and well, maybe not your ears, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So here's to you and here's to me. And for what it's worth, I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.